Hey guys, just another 615 crawlers video coming to you here. It's another FPV action video. Still kind of learning all the settings and seeing how far the range is and everything. But this is just at one of the local bike parks that I have here close by. Most of them, or pretty much all of them, are closed today because the ground's too wet for bikes. So this one's really not maintained at all, as you can kind of see in the video. So I chose to go here, just a small little local bike park. I think like the loop's like a mile long. So they have, some wooden features and stuff. So just kind of going along here with this. This is just the start of the trail here. Nothing too fancy. Just kind of getting over to the hill climb, which we're starting to go up now. I haven't been here in a very long time, so I was just kind of looking around here, seeing my options. It's a pretty rocky trail. So right here, I'm trying to find a line to go up. With this being an FPV Rc car, I really don't want to have to walk all the way over here and flip this thing over if it falls over. So line choice is definitely key here. I'm just trying to avoid all these big rocks. I got stuck on a stick right there. Didn't want to turn, so I'm having to like kind of finagle my way through here. Got stuck right there again. Not too great. Going around the trees, you see to the right there's a massive building. There's actually a little overlook that we'll get to later on in this video. Kind of sneaking through a rock and a tree here. Kind of worried. My antenna keeps falling off to the side for some reason. I don't know how. I'm not exactly sure when it fell over, but it did fall over at some point, and I'm sure it was just smacking everything. But somehow still had pretty good range and reception and video quality. Probably about halfway up the hill now. Trying to squeeze to these rocks. Did some RC crawling yesterday with the Bully 2, so kind of hoping that some of that technique comes into this while I'm climbing up this. Decided to try and do a voiceover on this video since the last one was just some music and some text, so hoping this will be a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. So video's starting to get a little laggy here. This is quite a big hill. It's probably gone up, 200 feet by now at least. Range was kind of getting bad right here. This is kind of the top of the hill. It does loop around on the back side of the hill, but it kind of goes downhill. And with this, it's already having to go through all these trees and bushes and rocks and everything. So it's already doing, very well considering this is an RC car and it's not a drone. So I'm having to turn back around and come back down the hill, and then we're going to go up from another angle. Here's this little, coming up on this overlook I was telling you about earlier in the video here. As you can kind of see, the ground down there is kind of where I am, so pretty high up here. I'm surprised I still almost was afraid I was going to back off the cliff there. That would have been not good. So just kind of continuing our really bumpy descent here. I need to see if I can stabilize this camera footage anymore. Almost decided to jump off that rock, but had to go around. Did jump off that little root there, though. Once again, I'd hate to flip this thing over, then have to climb through the woods to go grab this thing, because that would just absolutely suck. So, as you can tell, it's a kind of up on a hill if you look on to the left side. So just coming down the trail now. Nothing too interesting here, just kind of retracing my steps. It is weird going back the other direction, because I don't remember coming up it, even though it's just, a minute or two ago. I was really enjoying this little wooden feature right here. It's kind of cool watching the suspension work. All right, so now we're going up this other trail. Technically, this is the downside trail, but there's no one here. It's just an empty parking lot. Little wooden feature right here. I've actually jumped my bike off this and crashed it before. It's not too good as a jump, just like a little up and down thing. So just trying to find the best way up here. Some rocks and roots I'm getting stuck on, so it's gonna kind of flip a U-turn real quick because I'm not trying to go through all the brush here. Kind of stay on the trails. See where I can go. So back up and over this thing. I'm gonna turn right here. Past this little park bench. Start going up this way. So there's a lot of rocks here. So it's fun, as you see right here, trying to climb this rock shelf. Thought I was gonna flip over there, but I'm not too far from where I am, so would have been all right. As I always say, at first you don't succeed. You gotta hit it with some speed right here. Boom, got right up it. Not a problem. So just kind of trying to find my way up this hill here. I'm gonna sneak these little gaps if I can. Can't right there, so I'm just gonna climb this little rock ledge. Luckily the Lasernut's pretty good at getting around. So I'm looking for a feature here on the bike park. Don't exactly know where it is. I'm just kind of searching for it. I know it's over here on the left. You can kind of see it at the top of the hill right there, or halfway up the hill, I should say. Kind of getting over here to it. Decided to kind of keep going up the hill here, seeing how far I can go, because my range started dropping off on the other side of the hill. So decided, hey, why not, well, let's see how far we can get, or see how close we can get to where we had to turn around. So up here, I'm actually on top of this hill all the way. So the problem is once I'm going in on the top of the hill here and I'm standing all the way down at the ground level, it's kind of hard to get reception up here. So I'm trying to be pretty careful here, going slow, watching my headset here, seeing how good the range is or how good the connection is. So not looking too great. I'm turning around at like 10 here. Just because I don't want to get myself into a predicament and start the video freezing up. It can go down to like 5 pretty comfortably, but once again, just being on the safe side here. I turned around, I was a little lost. These rocks look different from the other direction. So just trying to find my way back down here. Just kind of driving around the rocks, looking for the easier routes. Kind of worrying about my antenna being half cocked here and smacking it and everything. So I found the little wall, got a point of reference there. I found out that when you're off-roading like this with the RC cars on trails, having points of reference is definitely a key, so that way you don't get lost in the woods. Luckily, I was good this entire video. Definitely was a little nervous here. Well, we can see the little wooden berm here. Definitely going to hit that. Can't pass that up on the RC car. There's a rock there at the bottom, so I had to get off a little early there, but I don't know. It looked cool enough to do a second time, so had to go back up the hill a little bit, turn around and hit this thing again. Almost got stuck there. So just kind of lining this thing up here. And yeah, that's definitely a lot of fun. See, hit that rock at the bottom, kind of threw me for a loop there. So I'm trying to find my way back down now. Don't exactly know where I'm going. I'm just kind of trying to follow the path here because I came up a different way. Definitely not a turn right there. Thought it was. See all the sticks and stuff laying across the trail here. Not a lot of people come here at all. It's a small, rocky, really technical mountain bike area, so I also mountain bike, so I'm definitely kind of trying to I'm not following any of the rules here, but just trying to be nice, not trying to tear anything up. As you can tell, the tires aren't getting muddy, or I'm not rudding anything up, so shouldn't be an issue here. Came over here, it's just a rock ledge. I had to turn around. Gotta avoid those ledges. Couldn't get over whatever this was right here, so just, hit it with some speed, ride over it, not a problem. Just kind of continuing going back downhill here. Not exactly sure how I got over here, but if you watch the video back about 30 seconds, you'll figure out how I got over here. Just coming down this little hill right here. Nothing too exciting, just kind of bopping along, climbing over some rocks and stuff. Hey guys, future me here. While we're going down this hill, if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like on this video and subscribing if you kind of like this RC car content. I just kind of do a little bit of everything, so would really help. Appreciate it, guys. Getting back close down to the bottom here has that little wood ramp thing. Like I said, I've crashed a mountain bike off this thing, so wasn't really trying to jump. It almost fell off the side there, trying to get a little bit of air. And then just back down in the parking lot. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be putting out a little bit more content like this on the regular, as long as everything is still working and hasn't burnt up. So stay tuned for more. 615 Crawlers out.